is that you can display check buttons and stuff. In the same way, you can also create a filter for only for one view. So, for example, here, in order to do this, you need to select this option, this filter for the view. It's this icon. And here you can select an attribute which will be used, for example, product. And in the same way as we used for the state, we can create here, for example, select box for product type, and it will be displayed here just like this. So now we've created a report, and once we've got created the report, you are the only one who can see it. So if you would like to enable another users to see it, you need to share it with them. You can share this report with another users or another user groups, and you can also define different permissions for these users. So it means that some of the users, they might only view the report, and another users may also edit the report. For the report viewers, you can also define which controls are allowed for them. So, for example, user with all controls, he can do basically everything in the report, but he just cannot save the settings. And then the user with no controls, he can just browse the report, change the parameters of predefined filter, and nothing else. What you can also do is that you can save the report. You can save it as a document. Here you can select between PDF file, Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, or an Excel file. You can also schedule an email by which the report will be sent. In this email, you can define the frequency. So, for example, you can send the report every week on Monday morning. You can also define your message for the recipients, and in which type of the file the report will be attached to this email. And also this report, when you've got this export, this report is included in the email, in the body of the email. So I think that these are all options, all key options in the report. And now I would like to ask, you have got any question? Because also from previous, you know that you have been already working with Belarati, and did you find some questions that you would like to discuss today? That is there something which you what you are not sure how it works, or something like this? Okay, smart. Last question. If we can arrange parameters in the filter option, yes, we can do this. So let me show you how. So for example, here we are selecting the state, and in this case, you would like to enable the user to see only some of the values which you define. So in this case, here is option show preset values. Preset means that you can here define options which will be available for the end user. So for example, you can define only this California, Iowa, and Florida in the settings. And now in this filter, they are available only these three options. Is it clear? Samantha?
Actually, Radek, could you give me the screen? I will show some other examples how we can set up filters.
Okay, I will make Miroslava presenter, and she will show you some more examples of the filters.
Hello to everybody. Hello.
Hi.
So do you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see my screen? So that you should see some applications, and you were interested about to see how filters works, and you can find basically you can find more options how to work with filter. Now I am logged as viewer. I am not logged as report creator. So that basically what I do here, we have here on this report, this is sales by department, division, and section. So that I want to see what are sales by certain departments. So that here is predefined options which department I have available. So that I have selected for those three. And then when it goes then further, okay, that's coming from the cloud, so that you see that options which I have available, division I have already set up. That section is basically under division, so each division has certain sections. So that I have here now menu for sections, so that I click on which sections I want to use. I can select date if I wish here, going here on the arrow, or putting time interval into this part, and then save. And if this filter is on this side, it works for the whole, for all reports which are here inside. So automatically all reports here are updated with filters which I have. Or I can go also to other report, and it filter can be set up in completely different way, and basically I can have filter only for this applicable report, so that I look at select location. Basically they call it location, not you know, product. So that I click on babies here, and now I get gross revenue and discount, and you see that except of having here filter, I can here also define if I want to drill down further or not. Like here, this is department, this is division, and this is a section in each division. So that I click here. If I want to see information, I can drill down, and I see there only sections where are basically non-zero values, so that I want to see here. Or I can decide that I don't want to drill down, so that I return everything back. Or if I want that everything goes totally to departments, then I do it so, or drill down again. So basically this is, and now I am logged as a viewer, which means that basically some viewers, they like to have more static reports where they really see a view which is ready, like Radek showed you by quarters. But some viewers, they want to explore situation more on their own, and they want to decide if they want to see Q1 or Q2 or Q3 or year or what. So that basically then we use this kind of filter. I also want to draw your attention how you can structure folders, because actually I would say that the least comfortable option to see all reports is click here on menu. But this is not really comfortable way for user, because then he always must go back to this report menu. So that basically how you can do it, that you either can put menu here on the top, and you can see that you can click in between reports. Or what is another option, that you have here this icon on side. Of course, this is not suitable for when you have this kind of layout, then you must do it different. But Here are folders, and